Hey, Anthony Pietrobono here. In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can make your own fat loss easier by using more low-calorie, high-volume foods so you don't feel hungry all day. Because the main goal and the main issue that we have is two things. One is that we feel hungry throughout the day, so we overeat. That's what ruins our fat loss progress. The second thing is that we get bored of the foods and we want things that taste better. So if we can find ways to combat these two issues, we can make our own fat loss easier. So if you're a busy mom or dad, you don't have a lot of time to meal prep or cook, we can do a lot of different strategies for if you're on the go a lot to make sure that you can still get the foods in that you need to have each day. Because the biggest concern if you're on the go a lot is making sure that we actually consume enough protein, because a lot of the foods that we grab, if they're on the go, they're usually not as high in protein unless we use more protein shakes, protein bars, and we stick to more meals that are going to allow us to stay on track and be more consistent with our progress. So what we want to do is grab things on the go. If you know you're going to be on the go a lot and you don't have a lot of time, then we can meal prep. That's when we're going to go ahead and schedule in twice a week. Once a week on a Sunday maybe, or a Wednesday. Look at your own schedule, go to your calendar, use Google Calendar. It is your friend. You're going to need to schedule in a Sunday, a Monday, or whatever the day is, 1 or 2 hours just to prep your meals for the next few days, so that way we don't have any excuses to grab or anything that is not conducive towards our fat loss goal. Another quick, easy fix that we can implement is using frozen mixed vegetables. I use frozen mixed vegetables all the time for my meals. It's so quick and easy just to microwave them. It takes 2-3 minutes. Add it to your protein source or your carb source, so you can feel way more physically satiated. Instead of just having a protein source and a carb source, you're now gonna have those vegetables in there to keep you physically full and satiated. Now you're thinking, okay, well, I don't wanna eat these kind of frozen vegetables all the time with my protein sources and in carbs, because that just doesn't taste good. No problem. That's what we're gonna use: seasonings and condiments. We can use different seasonings on our protein sources. We can add the seasonings to our vegetables and our rice as well. There's so many different options that we can use to mix it up so the flavor tastes different. I personally have mustard, no sugar added ketchup, so it's 10 calories per tablespoon. Frank's Red Hot Sauce has no calories in it, just some sodium, and barbecue sauce, which is about 30 calories per tablespoon. I'll use a couple tablespoons of that because my calories are around 2,000, 2,400, so I can add it in. I'm okay with adding that in to add the extra flavor. I use these condiments to change up my meals all the time. So I'm going ahead and I'm using these different condiments to go ahead and change up my meals, so that way I'm not just eating the same kind of food all the time. Because again, I get tired of foods too. So I'll use chicken breast, I'll use different frozen mixed vegetables, I'll use rice, I'll use sweet potato, and then I'll have yogurt with berries and protein powder and nuts. Those are kind of my staples, and I'll use different salads. I'll also have eggs and avocado as some of my meals. I might have egg salad, chicken salad, ground turkey salad. I'll change up the different salads. I'll have the yogurt with the berries, different kinds of nuts, different kinds of berries, adding the protein powder in there as some meals. Some meals will be eggs and avocado. Other meals are gonna be like a chicken breast, like a protein rice and the frozen mixed vegetables, or it might be like protein source with sweet potato and frozen mixed vegetables. And I'll literally use everything I just told you. That's kind of like my own meal plan. I'll use those foods and I don't get tired of those foods. Why? Because I told you that. I'm using the condiments. I'm using different seasonings. I'm having different salads. I'm changing 1 or 2 different ingredients in each of the meals as I feel and as I please, just to spice it up so it's a small difference, and I don't get sick of it. I don't get tired of it. And that's why I've been able to remain so consistent. I've also made sure that there's always food prepped in my fridge, so that way I don't have to resort to ordering something or picking up something on the go. If you find that you don't have any time to meal prep and you don't want to structure in time to meal prep, we're going to save that for another video. I've talked about it in previous videos, but I can go into more detail on that one. If you'd like to hear more about that, then just leave in the comments below. Just to wrap up this video here, 2 flaws that throw us off of our consistency with our fat loss is getting bored of what we're eating and feeling hungry. So if we can make sure we don't get bored of what we're eating and we don't feel starving all day by using these tactics shared in this video, then we're going to be well off to remaining more consistent. Again, with that, we'll want to improve our habits and our accountability. That's for another video. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found some value from this. Subscribe for more vlogs and more informative fitness content like this, finance and festival vlogs, and I'll see you in the next video.